Good evening, everyone. This is Tanya Sheldon. I am a Pro 7 with LifeVantage. I've been a part of the company for 4 years, and I am calling from Meridian, Idaho tonight. So welcome to the call. I'm so excited to be able to do this webinar, especially for all of the guests. It's just a real honor to be able to present this information to you, and my hope is that I give it true justice and that you get to see something tonight that maybe will open your eyes and your mind to another way that maybe you didn't know existed and may never have thought was possible. There are moments in life that present themselves where you have to make a decision, and it's a decision to stay where you are or to take a risk to possibly change your life, to maybe change everything for the future. And you're going to see an emerging technology tonight, and it's already a multi-billion-dollar space in the pharmaceutical, nutraceutical, energy, and skincare industries, just to name a few. And you're going to hear about this technology before anyone else has, before the average person, before the masses even know. And how can that knowledge change your life? Well, it's about being at the right place at the right time. It's also about being open to ideas and concepts that may feel different than what you're used to or different than our typical program way of thinking. So I hope that you enjoy the information that you're getting. And a little bit about me. Again, my name's Tanya Sheldon, and I am a mom and a wife, and I have 3 children. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 7 years, and I'm no stranger to network marketing. I was not raised around business owners or entrepreneurs, so my mentality was never that of being a business owner. I was just told you go to college and you get a job, and then you hopefully one day get to retire. And I have a 4-year degree, and I used it for a year. And then I saw that there was no money to be made in the field I got my degree in. So I then got a job in the retail world. I was in that area for quite some time, and then worked in the mortgage industry as well. My husband and I have been married for 15 years, and in those 15 years, we've endured 3 job layoffs as well as a bankruptcy. And my first exposure to this industry of network marketing, it showed me a circle of confident, poised, and successful people. And I wanted to be like them. I wanted that confidence, and I wanted to have what they had. And I consider the past companies that I've been a part of kind of like my boot camp for the here and now, to be a part of this company called LifeVantage that is changing my life. And I want you to know that it could change yours too. And you see, when I was going through the other companies in network marketing, I was never taught exactly what to look for if you're going to be an entrepreneur in the most successful industry around. That is what I want to show you tonight. I want to show you what you should look for if you're going to choose to be an entrepreneur in the industry of network marketing. And those things are the company, the products, the trends, the timing of it, the system, and the compensation. And we'll cover all of that tonight, hopefully within about a 30-minute time frame. But first, I want to show you exactly what was shown to me about 4 years ago. And this is a 2005 ABC Primetime Positive Investigative Report. And this is where the story of LifeVantage begins. Now, if you are calling in from a landline or from a cell phone, please know that you will not hear the video, but you will hear the recording once the video has stopped. Okay, we'll get this going.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life.
It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig.
Dr. McCord, okay.
I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist.
This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test. They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body,
Leading to disease.
leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
For a long time, scientists thought that antioxidant vitamins like C and E would lower it, but they don't.
As it's turned out in just the last 5 years or so, we see that they're not good enough tools. They're not powerful enough.
But this pill, he says, is powerful enough. In fact, many times more powerful. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment. It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us. Whether that will lead to longer life is still unknown.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
Back to the oxidative stress levels of a child? It sounds too good to be true. Will Protandim work on me?
The scientific evidence is there. The pieces seem to make sense. The question is, does this translate into something that humans can take advantage of?
So, just what's in this seemingly incredible pill? Well, actually, its roots are very humble. Protandim is a combination of 5 plant ingredients. Some you may know: green tea or turmeric, a spice used in Indian cooking. Others, with Tanya somnifera and Silybum marianum, are more exotic.
There's a huge human experience with each of these ingredients. They've been used often in traditional medicine in India and China and many other cultures, in some cases centuries and centuries.
And so, ancient Eastern healing and modern Western medicine may soon be working together. High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes.
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression.
We make no claims about curing any disease or preventing any disease. We hope that when enough studies are done, perhaps such claims might be able to be made in the future.
But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Have we turned back the clock? Well, maybe not on the outside, but deep inside within my cells. Yes, indeed.
Would you suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would.
Okay, pretty incredible, right? And imagine if what you just saw, what if that is all true? I want to take you back when that ABC clip aired back in 2005. At the end, it used to say, for more information, go to abcnews.com, and everybody did. They emailed, they called, they ordered the product, and within a very short period of time, over $5 million in orders had come in. And it was a publicly traded company then, just like it is today. And the stock went from $1 a share to $20 overnight, just based on pure speculation as to what Protandim could do inside people's bodies. But there was one problem. Dr. Jordan McCord, he's a researcher and a scientist. He was not a businessman. So there wasn't a sales team or a marketing team in place, and there was no one there to pick up the phone to take the orders. So there was no infrastructure to manufacture the product and let alone distribute that much product. So the shareholders got very frustrated, and the stock dropped from $20 per share to about 7 cents. And they started questioning, how are they going to get this out to people? And they tried online marketing, and it didn't work. They tried putting it in the retail outlets like GNC's, but it sold less than a bottle per store per month for years in that channel. So they finally hired a former CEO of a $500 million nutritional company. And when he took one look at that ABC clip, he said, this product needs to be moved through a network. There is a giant story here that needs to be told. And by that simple switch of the distribution and sales channel, in 4 short years, the company went from under $4 million per year in revenue and losing millions a year to over $200 million today and profitable. So oxidative stress. What is oxidative stress and why is it important to you? How do we get it? Oxidative stress occurs when we're exposed to free radicals and other oxidants. Those are things such as the air we breathe. The air we breathe contains pollution, cigarette smoke, car exhaust, fire damage, fire smoke. If you're out here on the West Coast, radiation. You know, when you go to the gas station and you pump gas, you can smell the benzene. It also comes from the water we drink and the food we eat, and it even occurs when we exercise. And the best example I have of oxidative stress is an apple. What happens when you cut an apple in half and you let it sit out? It starts to brown, right? It turns brown as the cells start to decay, as oxidative stress sets in. And that same thing happens to the cells inside our body. We just fortunately have a longer shelf life than that of an apple. Thank goodness. So what is the eventual impact of stress and free radical damage? I love this slide because it highlights a lot of things that can be impacted if we don't reduce this oxidative stress that's occurring in our body. As you can see, it's things like skin issues, kidney problems, joint issues like arthritis, lung problems, cancer, brain diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. It affects your immune system, blood vessels, your eyes, and your heart. It impacts nearly every facet of your body and its health. Now, NRF2 activation is what we're really talking about here through our flagship product, Protandim. And this slide talks about the pathway in which Protandim and the other products are working through something called NRF2, NRF2. And if you remember nothing else, I want you to remember this technology because it is revolutionary, and you're going to hear more and more about it in the coming years. NRF2. Now, here is an incredible statement from Washington State University published in February of this year. Now, this has nothing to do with LifeVantage or our products, other than the fact that they are all NRF2 activators. Look and see what it states. It says, we may be on the verge of a new literature on health effects of NRF2, which may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. You guys, how powerful is that? How powerful is it that you know this information about something that could become the most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine before anyone else? This new scientific technology, it addresses the root cause of oxidative stress, and it's simply done by utilizing our own body's ability to combat that free radical damage before it leads to oxidative stress damage. It reduces the speed at which your cells are aging. And let's be honest, let's ask that question. Do you want to age quickly or do you want to age slowly? I don't think anyone on this webinar is thinking that you want to age slowly, right? So what are our products? LifeVantage is a company driven by science-backed products, and each product has the science necessary that shows it works. And you can find the research in numerous scientific journals, including the American Heart Association's journal Circulation. And I think we can all agree that the American Heart Association is a pretty reputable organization, and it doesn't publish information on scam research and snake oil, right? Now, there are over 16 published peer-reviewed studies on the National Institute of Health website. That website is pubmed.gov, PUBMED.gov. And for those of you that don't know PubMed, it is a giant repository of research that medical professionals turn to understand any unfamiliar research. And there are countless more research projects underway all across the globe, and several are going to be presented and published yet this year. So what are our products? Tandem is our flagship product. It is the inside-out approach to maintaining cell health and reducing that oxidative stress an average of 40% in 30 days. There is not a more powerful NRF2 activator on the market, nutraceutically or pharmaceutically. And when compared to other NRF2 activators, there is currently none even half as potent as Tandem at activating that NRF2 pathway. This product has 6 U.S. patents and several international patents as well. And I love this for the simple fact that you're not going to walk into Walmart or Walgreens and see Tandem sitting on the shelves anytime soon. This product is proven to work 100% of the time. And the clinical science verifies this and has even been approved by regulatory agencies to state that it completely eliminates age-related oxidative stress. Now again, do you want to age quickly or slowly? I and my family consume this product every single day, and we get paid for doing so. And there's one thing I have to bring to your attention. When people hear about a product like this and they hear about the science, they're instantly looking for results. I want you to know, when this was introduced to me, I was looking for something to help my husband feel better. He needed help. He was dealing with gout and high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. And my girlfriend told me to go to PubMed and to type in those diseases and then oxidative stress. And she said if there is a link between that disease state and that condition and oxidative stress, there is a likelihood that this product could help him. I have always been blessed with good health up to this point. I was not looking to feel better, or so I thought. But everything in my family history, when I put it into PubMed, has a link in some way to oxidative stress. So for me, it became like my seatbelt. If someone is going to show me a supplement or a pill, which I was spending money on anyway, that could help take care of the damage that is linked to those disease states that my family was dealing with, that is something that would become a lifelong investment for me. I have taken this every single day for 4 years, and I'll tell you, I don't want to know what would happen if I stopped taking it. I wanted to share that with you. I think it's so important that this is about maintaining quality of life and good health if you have that. So next up is Axio. And Axio is a powerful combination of brain food. It reduces fatigue, it promotes positive and balanced mood and mental focus, and it's benefits that keep your mind and body going all day. I'm drinking one right now to be at my best for this webinar for you. So like Tandem, Axio has a cumulative effect, and the benefits will increase with regular daily use. It's an amazing addition addition to our science-backed products, because at LifeVantage, they have the science-backed products, and to have this as a part of that repertoire has been a huge thing when you're dealing with mind and cognitive health. And it's only been around for about a year. And again, I and my family use this as well every single day, and more often than not, several times a day, and we get paid for doing so. So now our next product, we're going to talk about True Science. This is our skincare system. True Science is a product that also has enhanced Nerve 2 technologies in it. It's an outside-in approach to cell health. This is a beauty system that has been proven in multiple clinical studies to address the signs of aging by improving your cell health in every layer of the skin. And this is a regimen that was created by one of the best biochemists in the skincare industry. He formerly created Strivectin, which became the #1 selling skincare product in the world. And she's repeatedly said that this is in a completely different league in skincare and health. And every major skincare brand is or will be creating their own Nerve 2 products. And it is actually changing the industry. This product line, True Science, it is changing the industry. And again, I and my entire family use this system every single day, and we get paid for doing so. The cleanser is also my shower cleanser. It's also my husband's shaving cream, the perfecting lotion. It's also my body lotion, and it's my husband's aftershave. Lastly, we have Canine Health, and this is a daily supplement that's specifically formulated for dogs. And using Nerve 2 activating ingredients also has collagen and omega-3 fatty acids in it, and it's specifically formulated, again, to reduce oxidative stress, to support brain, skin, eye, and joint function, as well as increase mobility, flexibility, and cognitive function for dogs. And seeing results from pets, it really only builds upon our faith in this company and the products, because many people, they were giving Protandim to their pets before we had Canine Health, especially their hunting dogs. People thought, if I'm feeling good and this is plant-based, I'm going to give it to my dogs. And as we know, many people will spend more on their pets than they will on themselves. And person after person started reporting back that their dog used to not be able to jump in the back of the pickup anymore, and now, after a short period of time, the dog was jumping in and out of the truck and running around like a puppy again. Dogs don't know if they're getting Protandim or a treat. There wasn't a placebo effect that was happening here. And this sort of anecdotal evidence, that is what led to a product that now is specifically designed for canines. Now, I don't have a dog, but I know many people that do, and this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, as are the other categories that we are now a part of. And I promise this to you as well. There are several other products in the works, and I cannot wait till the world sees what is coming out next. And I think we'll get to see some of that before the end of the year. But again, understanding the havoc that oxidative stress plays on the overall health of our cells, it's extremely important. And once you understand how Nerve 2 effectively reduces the amount of oxidative stress in your body, it's a no-brainer that you'll be incorporating a variety of these products into your daily health strategy. And there's only two ways for someone to get these amazing products now that it's out of the retail channels: as a customer of a distributor or as a distributor. And I realize that the business side isn't for everyone. And there was a day when I was ashamed to talk about the business. I didn't want to offend people. But I know that there are people going to bed every night, and they're on their knees before they get in bed praying for a solution, for a better way. I was one of those people, living month to month, always having 1 month at the end of the money, and always thinking to myself, there has to be another way. And I'm telling you that there is. So as you look at this next slide, this is a business curve, an S-curve. And as I stated earlier, game-changing opportunities are about being in the right place at the right time. And now you know about Nerve 2. And again, now you know about it before the average person. So maybe you're asking yourself, what's in this for me? Can I do this as a business? And is this going to be worth my time if I do this as a business? If you're Rolodexing people in your head that need these products or this opportunity, how can you translate that into an opportunity for yourself? We are looking for innovators. We're looking for risk takers, for pioneers, for people that want to get in first. And it doesn't matter what the product, service, or industry is. Typically, the people who get there first, they have the biggest upside potential. And eventually down the road, the average person will jump on board. But it's been my experience that by the time the average person knows about something, it's too late. And right now, we are finding the visionaries and the entrepreneurial-minded people, people who want to get there first. It's the people who act today on this information who are going to set themselves up for generational money as LifeVantage moves from that $200 million company a year to $500 million and then to a $1 billion plus company. Now listen to this. At $1 billion in revenue a year, roughly $500 million is going to be paid out in commissions. How big a piece of pie do you want of that? I got in this to change our family's life financially and bring financial peace. And I can promise you that this business has changed our lives. And this company, it's going to grow with or without any of us. But it's up to us to determine if we're in for that ride or not. And I believe we have yet to hit the big momentum phase of this company. But I tell you, it is not far away. Now, we have a proven system in place for people to have success in this industry. But it only takes three things. Only takes three things for someone to have success following our system. One of them is to have a burning desire for some sort of change in your life. Two, you have to be coachable and teachable. And three, you have to have a good work ethic. And outside of that, it doesn't matter what your education level is or what your prior experience level is. This is a level opportunity for everyone. This, you guys, this is your chance. Now, this is an income disclosure sheet, and it is showing what the average person at each rank in our company is earning. The ranks go from Pro 1 to Pro 10, and a rank is based on the amount of volume that goes through your business on a monthly basis. Now, in the middle is the average monthly income. Let me get the highlighter going here. Right there. The monthly average income, that middle category that you see there. And I like to point out that there's part-time money to be made. There's full-time money to be made, bringing people home. And then there's ridiculous, life-changing money that can be made. And this is incredible. If you look at the average monthly residual, it goes anywhere, Pro 6 in our company, $5,600 a month. That is bringing people home. $2,200 a month. That is definitely bringing people home. But then look, you get into a Pro 7, $10,000 a month, up to $90,000 a month. This is incredible, you guys. What monthly level of residual income would it make it worth your time and energy to share this opportunity with others? For me, when I got in at the beginning, even that $120, that was a big deal for us. That made it worth the opportunity for us. And then to look ahead at the life-changing money, that's what gave us hope that there was another way. Now, if you do not know this yet, there is a huge difference between linear and residual income. And most people trade time for money. You show up and they give you a check. You show up again, they give you another check. But if you stop showing up, the checks stop being sent, right? Well, this is about creating an asset that continues to pay you whether or not you're working. Can you imagine receiving even a Pro 7 average check of $10,000 on the 15th of every month for work that you did 4 years prior? To get any kind of return like that back from your bank with a 5% return, you would have to have $2.4 million in the bank. Now, I don't know about you, it, how long would it take you to save up $2.4 million to become a true investor? For most people, not even a lifetime would make that happen for them. And with our system, we can teach you how to make $10,000 residually by becoming a business owner with LifeVantage. This income disclosure sheet is an amazing tool because it shows people what people are actually making at the different levels of the company. And it proves not just people at the top are making all of the money. So getting started, how do you get started in an opportunity like this? What do you do with all the information? Well, again, there are only two ways to get started. And one is as a preferred customer, and another is as a distributor. As a preferred customer, the prices for our products are Protandem is $40 for a 30-day supply. Axio is $50 for a 30-pack. The entire skincare regimen is $160, and K9 Health is $25 for a bottle. Now, I know that we may have some guests tonight coming in from Australia, and I want you to know that those prices will vary a little bit for the Australia market. So, preferred customers also, they get the same price as distributors for the products, which I think is amazing. You're getting the wholesale price. You just tell us as a customer where you want it shipped and what you want to get, and we will take care of you for that. But let me ask you, are you or anyone you know consuming vitamins or supplements of any kind that they are paying for every single month? Are you or anyone you know already buying some kind of skincare for your face and body? Do you or anyone you know own a dog? Are you or anyone you know consuming any kind of energy drink like Red Bull, Monster, coffee, Kool-Aid, etc.? And are you or your family already spending more than $7 a day on all these products combined? And if so, are you setting yourself up to retire from your own consumption on those products? Now, on the business side, getting as a distributor, it's pretty simple. There are three different entry levels. There's a $300, $600, and $1,200 package. And the higher the package, the more products that you get. And the higher the package, the more commissions that you are paid to bring on a team. Now, what I want to highlight for you is the way that you can make a dramatic financial change in your life to show you how you could run with this for the next couple of months and really make some substantial upfront money. There are several ways that we get paid, and I'm not going to go through all the commission structure, but I want to show you how you can get 10 times your return on investment within 2 full calendar months, around 60 days. I am not going to get all the way specific with this. I don't want to overwhelm you as a guest on this call. So please, with the questions you have after this, make sure to get back to the person that invited you, and they can get into more detail with you if you're ready for that information. But for those of you that are really wanting to change, I really recommend find a way to enroll with that Platinum Pack. It allows you to unlock our entire compensation plan, and it also comes with $1,000 in products, a ticket to our next major event in Phoenix, Arizona, and it truly is the fastest way to duplicate proper behavior in your organization. And the cost, again, is $1,200 plus tax and shipping. So now think of 5 people that are closest to you, and think of showing them and getting them on a webinar just like this. You're brand new, you don't know the information, but our system allows you to plug them into a webinar just like this so you can hear the information again and start to learn it. Let's say they all want to join you because they want to retire with you, so they're all coming on board with the exact same package that you did. Now, you're also going to receive a 1099 with this and literally receive amazing tax benefits, and you can even write off your own consumption. So when these 5 people come in with the same package, you're going to receive 50% of the product order. So you will make $500 for each person that you bring on. And when you bring on your first 3 partners, you not only get your entire investment back, but you also are going to get all your products for free. But our goal is to help you bring on 5 business partners in your first calendar month, because we want you to receive a share of the Platinum Pool. Platinum Pool is right over here. And this is a brand new revenue sharing program. It's not a profit sharing where the company takes out expenses. It's a true revenue sharing program where you earn a share of a pool whenever you have $5,000 in new enrolled volume. And the fastest way to earn this share, again, is by enrolling 5 people with the same package you came in a calendar month, because, again, each Platinum Pack is going to count for $1,000 worth of volume, because they're getting $1,000 of product. Now, we will work hand in hand with you to share this information with others. This is not a business you do alone. Our proven system is designed to utilize others to help you succeed. It's not like the corporate world where you're paid more money to separate yourself from your peers to get the next raise or promotion. The more people we can help be successful, the more success we in turn have. Now imagine doing this, bringing in 5 people and duplicating that in the next month. This business is all about duplication. It's about creating proper behavior for you and your group. So in month 2, we're going to help you do the same thing, and we're going to help your group do the exact same thing that you just did. You're sharing this information with your friends and family. And through this new Platinum Bonus Pool and the incentives that our company has in place, in 60 days or less, you could earn possibly over $12,000. What other opportunities do you have today to create this kind of additional income in the next 2 months? Most people, they will see the value of reducing oxidative stress and creating additional streams of income along the way. And some don't, but most do. So please do me a favor and let the person who invited you know what your interest level is. If it's not for you, that's okay. I just ask that you allow the person who invited you to let you know down the road about future products and new developments in the company, because things change in people's lives all the time, especially when we least expect it. Now, if you're ready to get started today, either as a customer or as a distributor, let the person know who invited you onto this webinar as well, and we can get you started in just a few minutes. Our corporate staff has made that easier than ever before. And the other way I want to tell you real quickly that we can get paid as distributors, it's called a global sharing program, and they take 4% of all global commissionable sales, and they split that up amongst the top ranks that you saw on this chart. The Pro 7s to 10s get to partake in that 4% bonus sharing pool. So if someone were to come in today and hit the rank of Pro 7 in a year, you are then going to partake in getting paid off every single product that is being sold in the world, whether you had a piece or a part to do in that or not. And I want to tell you what that does for the culture of our company and what it can do for you in regards to the kind of people that you get to be around. You get to be around like-minded individuals that are in this for one common cause. So again, it's not about his team and my team. This is a company that works together, and we are all out to help one another. Now, I had mentioned when this call started that I have dabbled in a few other network marketing businesses, and I want to tell you why this is so different. Along with everything else I've mentioned, I love that I don't have to be a salesperson with LifeVantage. I don't have to worry about someone else finding something comparable to what I have when they're out shopping in another store, because I have a one-of-a-kind that they can only get through me. And I believe everyone deserves the right to say yes or no to this. I don't sell. I listen to people, and I share LifeVantage. And network marketing is the only industry that says your past doesn't determine your future. And my husband and I have spent a lot of time trying to make a living, and all the while not affording ourselves to really live. And I always believed there was a better way, and network marketing is that way. It's your chance to become an entrepreneur without having to take a massive risk. The liability is low, the investment is low, and there's no glass ceiling. What you make of this is completely 100% up to you. And getting into something like this, it can mean getting into the unknown, and that can be scary for people, right? I mean, it was for me. This is my 8th time in this industry, but I was so tired of answering to other people, and I chose to put fear aside. I chose to work through my fear, and I had a burning desire for a change, and I was coachable. And it's changed, and it's still changing my life in the greatest ways possible. So thank you again for your time. Thank you for plugging into my webinar tonight. I truly appreciate the time you set aside to be on this tonight. These webinars, again, are part of our system. It shows a new person that you don't have to know everything before you get on board. You only need to know how to utilize the resources we have to help you build your own business. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and thank you again for plugging in.